Hello, my friends. It is your number one waifu and favorite Korean master, KawaiiFaceMiles. Excuse the mess up there. It is just a white shirt that I had to buy from Goodwill. We are here with another Toreba crane game unboxing. This one is, I think it's going to be my largest one yet. So, let's get started. USPS, we're going to have to talk about this though. This is a tragedy. But anyway, let's get started. Let's open up the box and then we're going to take everything out and we're going to go through them. All right. Okay, you guys. So as you can tell, this is a really huge haul. A lot of it is repeats. Like we have multiple Love Discs, multiple Kirby's, multiple Jigglypuffs. So I'm going to go through every single one of them and I'm just going to explain why we have so many of these. Because honestly, I did go a little crazy. And that is my fault. But it was well worth it. And I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm just going to start with our first one here. So we have a Jolteon. I actually got this Jolteon plush. I think it took me about 4 or 5 tries to get him. And he was paired up with the Eevee plush, the Thunderstone Eevee plush. And I had to get him because I like Jolteon. And I don't have many Eevee plushes that aren't Sylveon or Eevee, and then I have that one Espeon. So I was like, why not? Let's get a Jolteon. So I was able to get him, and then I ended up falling into a Toreba trap, and I almost got the Eevee, and then I got stuck, and I couldn't get it. So I wasted a lot of money on that one, and it was quite a heartbreaking night, but we still managed to get the Jolteon, so I'm super, super excited with that. And he's gonna look so cute with everyone. So there is Jolteon. Next, we are gonna let's look at our repeats from last one. So what's funny is that these Love Discs were actually won out of the same machine, and it was like it was actually not intended to have so many Love Discs, but the reason why I kept getting them is because it was mostly because the machine was super, super easy to get these Love Discs. I got each of them within like at least 4 or 5 tries, and they just kept resetting it and no one would go for him. And obviously it's probably because no one really likes Love Discs, so that makes sense. However, the configuration was so cheap. It wasn't really cheap, but it was a really easy configuration because they just had them lying flat like this in saran wrap, and it was just like pick it up here, move it there, pick it up here, move it there, and it was just super, super easy. So I ended up getting 3 Love Discs, which now I have 4. And I guess that's not like too bad, but you know, it happens, and I overindulged a little bit. This was an overindulging, I guess, playthrough because it was just way too easy. Next, I have multiple of these Kirby's. So I had A and B. So the last haul I had actually the whole set of these Kirby's. They're like the new mascot plushes. And I actually ended up going back to that same configuration, and it was so easy to get them. It was so easy to get them. Like, they were just easy for me to just pick up and pull around, and I was able to get 3 of them. Super, super easy. Actually, okay, so 2 of them actually came from the same configuration. 2 of them came from the same configuration, then 1 of them came on a newer configuration where you kind of had to just drag it off of a platform, and then you just like poked it and it fell in. So that's where that's where 1 of them came from. The rest of them came from like a whole other configuration. So they were super easy to win, and I was super, super excited. So now I have 3 extra ones, which is going to be fine because I have my little Kirby army. And that includes this guy because I got the C variation in the same configuration as 2 of these guys. So, I mean, it was easy, so I said, why not? Might as well go get him. This guy's head's a little, it was a little lumpy, and now he's a little bit more okay. So yeah, I ended up getting these Kirby's again because I love Kirby and you can never have too much of them, and I'm totally okay with that. Next, let's go for this Togepi. So the thing is I actually already have a Togepi, the same Togepi. The Togepi I do have is, I got him, he was my first Toreba win. So it was funny because the configuration he was in was paired with all these Jigglypuffs, which I'm going to explain why I went for the Togepi again. But it was super, super interesting. And I was just like, oh, okay, I have another Togepi. Togepi's cute. I'm totally fine with that. And he is cute. He kind of just sits there and he's a good little boy. So, like I was saying, these Jigglypuffs were in the same configuration. All 4 of them were in the same configuration. And they were with this Togepi. And the thing is, though, is that if you kind of like follow my posts on the Toreba Reddit, I actually posted a video talking about these Jigglypuffs and the configuration they were in, because at the time it was a newer machine. So like the machine just came out, and the way they had them set up, and it was in a V-bar configuration, and the Jigglypuff was in front, and it would sit on the bars kind of just like this. And then I think the first Jigglypuff literally took me 3 tries to win because the right claw was so strong. And then no one kept playing it. So I was just like, okay. It was kind of the same with the Love Disc. Like, no one kept playing it. No one kept playing it. So I kept playing it. I kept winning. And I just kept getting these Jigglypuffs until Toreba finally figured out how easy the configuration is. So now, because I've won these either by rolling them over, or I've won them with flipping them over the bar. And Toreba kind of figured out how easy the configuration was, so they made it a little bit harder now. So getting Jigglypuffs now is going to be kind of hard. So if you do find that configuration again, try it out. I did a post on the Toreba Reddit, and basically the way they're set up, the right claw is strong enough to kind of pull, so you kind of just have to aim for the back right here and then just kind of pull her along and she'll roll over. But yeah, so I mean, that's how I ended up with 4 Jigglypuffs. No one was playing it, and of course I'm the one that's like, I'll play it again, I'll keep playing. So that's how we ended up with 4 of these super, super cute Jigglypuffs. I really like them. I mean, like, the eyes are bright, the quality is amazing, so dense, so squishy, so cute. And we actually finally got a complete set, so it was really, 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 really cute. And I know someone's gonna say in the comments, like, why did you get so many of repeats? And it's just like, I get it, but at the same time, like, I love them. I love plushies, and I'm just glad to have gotten them, so I'm super excited. This last one is a part of the newer configurations, and it was the extremely big Mew one. I was waiting for an actual, like, good configuration of this guy, and I just couldn't find one that I actually, like, super loved. So then I found one where it was, like, on a platform and you had to, like, drag it over. So I went for it and I was able to get it, but then they changed it and now Mew lies on its stomach and you can't drag it anymore, because before he was lying on his back. So they changed the configuration. It wasn't easy. It wasn't, like, decent to win anymore, so that sucks, but I'm super happy because I really wanted a Mew plushie and now I got a giant one. But anyway, that is it for this Toreba haul. It's like the biggest one I've ever had. 14 plushies and the Jolteon, but 14 plushies, like, that's crazy. So anyways, if you guys really like this video, just like and share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to my channel. It's free. And then if you really want to, hit the notification bell if you guys want to get alerted every single time that I post a video. I'm trying to be more active, so definitely be on the lookout. This weekend I'll be going to San Jose, and of course I'm going to be playing Tekken. So I'm going to try to do some vlogs. One of the vlogs for sure, I really want to go to round 1 and play some of the UFO catchers there. So if you guys are excited for that, I will definitely try to have that up this weekend of me playing IRL UFO catchers. But until then, subscribe to my channel, and of course follow me on my social medias. It's KawaiiFaceMiles on everything. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/KawaiiFaceMiles, Instagram, Twitter, every part of my social medias is just KawaiiFaceMiles. I will make it easy for you, and of course I will link it right down below in the drop box. And of course I will see you guys next time. Bye!